Howdy, folks. Shabby's back, and we're back to continue the Shabnap run. So I wasn't really prepared. I just kind of just dove right into this. We're still in Blackrock prison, and let's see, almost sundown. Let me get my bearings real quick. Oh, look at these fish. Someone stole that fish. How about that? Sounds like it's getting windy out there. We need to get probably some cloth there would be good. What else do we need to do? Pretty much done looting here. Let's just look at our stuff real quick. Okay. So last time we spawned in Blackrock and made it over here to the prison with some Timberwolves on our trail. We did get a polaroid. We're gonna be focusing on the mapping stuff here, so we're gonna be doing interloper stuff, but we're also like, I want to really kind of orient this towards mapping, navigating. That's the key here. I wish I'd been able to take my time yesterday with that route that I did, because it's a very cool route, very useful route. And I just didn't have enough time really to explain where I was going and what, you know, where things are, what to look for. I'm gonna try to do better with that on this session. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Barring any kind of interruptions from Timberwolves, we'll see how it goes. Let's go outside. Let's get a little fire going. Let's get a little fire going. This always sort of calms things down, you know? Takes the pressure off. Just make a fire, just chill out for a bit.
Come on, little fire.
I always recommend new players do this. Just make a fire outside. You know, get enough fuel to stay warm, but make a fire outside and just kind of get used to this. This is sort of like the key part of the game, is like being able to live outside, because you're going to be outside a lot and it's very cold outside. So fire's kind of crucial, and I think a lot of people don't make enough fires when they start on Interloper. They want to just run from house to house, and they just sort of, I think it just feels like work or something, or like it's like maybe it's just sort of running scared mode, you know? I don't know. But might want to just try making a fire every now and then. Nothing wrong with that. Let's make some water while we're just sort of sitting here. We don't really need water. We have a ton of water, but just be doing something. Let's see what kind of stuff we can do. And we have we have probably too much tinder, so I'm going to just drop this newspaper. Just extra weight, really. I'll hang on to this. You will, like, at early game, you will go through your tinder pretty quick. So I don't necessarily want to get rid of all of it. Alright, got our hacksaw. Okay, so today we're going to probably, what we want to do is head down to the steam tunnels and see if there's a hammer down there. I guess I'm not going to do it today. We'll wait till... Well, actually, you know, if the wind calms down, maybe we should make a little run for the steam tunnels. I still have to sleep some... No, we have a bedroll. We have a bedroll now, so we can sleep wherever. That's also important. Getting that bedroll is sort of crucial to, like, giving yourself options. We have more options now that we have that. We don't have to sleep in certain places. Which is why getting a bedroll early is also kind of key. It's not as key as getting the matches, but it is up there. Let's go ahead and just spray paint the wall here, and just to let ourselves know that we searched this already. And we'll just show like how this works. So we have just a search button here. I'm going to use these search for places that have been fully looted and we haven't left anything behind. If we leave something behind, I'll use a different symbol. There's a whole variety of symbols you can use, tools, clothing. I don't know what I'm going to do with some of these. These don't show up on the map, so don't... Kind of just need this maybe for just, like, not getting lost or something. But the ones that show up on the map, you want to use... I really haven't done this before. I'm going to try to figure out something that works for me. But there's a whole variety of things you can use. But for ones that we've searched and we're not leaving loot behind, I'm going to do this symbol. Because it just lets me know we don't have to come back here. We don't need to come back here. Okay. Okay, sounds like the wind is actually calming down. Might want to just go ahead and get out of here. Let me make sure I didn't leave anything in the warden's office. I don't think I did. No. Okay, we didn't leave anything in here. Okay, let's get on out of here. Let's grab a few torches. I'll grab a couple of... How many books do we have? Let's see. 3 books, that's enough. That's enough. We don't want to go crazy with that. How many torches? 5 torches. Probably could use a few more torches. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with some more torches. Oop. I'm going to add more fuel. There we go. Boom. We done boiling water? Not quite. Almost. Throw another book on. There we go. Okay. Alright. We have so much water. An insane amount of water. How do we get out of here? Down this way? Oh, here we go. And this is windy. We don't want this torch going out on us. It would be very bad. Let's just see. We can always turn back around. We can always turn back around. I'm actually going to look around here. I never look around these spots. Who knows? Maybe Hinterland just stuck something, like a flare somewhere. Who knows? You never know. You never know. Yeah, this wind is pretty strong. I don't know. They're so angry. Such grumpy critters. Alright, let's go for it. We can always, like I said, we can always just come back around. And just sleep up here if we really... If it gets any windier than this, it's gonna be a little tricky, I think. We have no way to protect ourselves. I am wearing a vest, a ballistics vest though, so probably would actually survive an attack if it happened, but we don't want that to happen. We want to avoid that if we can. Alright, now sometimes there are wolves in this little yard here. Not this time. Okay, I'm not liking the sound of that wind. Not one bit. Let's actually go in here, because the wind is like starting to whistle. And when the wind starts to whistle like that, it's getting stronger. And then your torch will go out. And it always will just go out at the wrong time. Yep, see, there we go. There we go. It goes out the wrong time, and then next thing you know, you have a wolf on you. Just like that. So we'll sleep in here tonight. We're not really that tired. That's why I want to keep... That's kind of what why I want to keep moving. But, you know, also don't want to get killed, so. I forgot to get that cloth, so let's get some of this cloth. Alright, is there any more cloth in here? I don't think there's any other cloth in here, really. We don't have a lantern. Okay, that's, I mean, you can get cloth from these chairs if you have a hacksaw, which we do, but, it's just like a lot of calories. It's not really worth it. Let's look at our clothes. Not in the best shape, but we can't... I think we'll be okay. I don't think we need to repair. I mean, we don't have any leather. Leather would be good. I would repair those gloves. If I had a chance. Let's see, did the wind stop? It's like perfectly calm. Let's hit the steam tunnels. I think we should do that because we have an energy right now. And then we can sleep. We can sleep a little bit during the day. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna do anything too risky. We're just gonna go to the end of the steam tunnels and come back, pretty much. So that's it. It's not. It's very. There's no predators or any problems like that. So we can just do that. Do that little route through there. Do I have a rock? I do have a rock. Okay. Oh, we'll leave it. We have so much water. Ton of water.
I can't feel my hands.
Okay, just watch your corners. Just watch your corners. Alright, just shut this door. Okay. And the wolves will come in here. So you gotta, you know, keep that door shut. Is always a good idea, which I didn't do. I'm just saying. Sometimes I make mistakes. Okay. I think sometimes you can get a pry bar around here, I want to say. Not in the bus, but I'm just saying like around this bus or around the... somewhere. I might be making that up. I might be making that up. Okay. Now have we looted this truck? I'm not sure. Okay, just check for battery here. Okay.
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
Alright, I am gonna spray paint the truck here. There we go. Oh, low visibility. Interesting. Yeah, so that happens too. It's too dark. It's too late at night, I guess.
All I can think about is
Even though I would say that this is pretty decent visibility. Okay. Now, there are fire barrels in the steam tunnel, so if we run out of fuel, or sorry, if we run out of torches,
freezing.
we can make some more. Okay. Alright, let's go. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cold. Okay, so there's a little bit of like a glitchiness with this. You have to sort of, you're gonna run into like invisible things. I don't know, they haven't fixed it yet. So sometimes just crouch and you'll get through this stuff. These invisible barriers.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, you're just running into things that aren't there. It's really weird. Like right here. I'm glitching into something. I don't know what the hell. But once you get past these stairs, then it's okay. No, it all clears up after you get past these stairs. Right. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah. Well, like once, yeah, right here. Now, I think it should be fine after this. I think, maybe not, but you can usually just crouch your way around it and you'll get through. Okay, now here is one, right here you'll find a hammer, sometimes. We don't have it this time, obviously, that's too bad. Oh my god, look at those wires. That's a death trap. Got a lot of those. Okay, so one of the interesting things about Blackrock as a region is that it has a lot of interesting routes that you can use to get around the map. A lot of different shortcuts and routes and things. And I think a lot of people get intimidated by Blackrock, but if you know the map well enough, you can kind of get around. Not too bad. There are some spots where it's like unavoidable. You're gonna run into a Timberwolf pack. It's just gonna happen. And like yesterday was a perfect example of, well, when we first spawned and went over to bricklayers. That's like unavoidable. You're gonna run into a Timberwolf pack there. But you know, like right now we are headed to the far side of the map. Like the prison is in the middle of the map. And, excuse me. Sorry, I got a cold right now. And we're headed to, I think, well, we can actually do a little, well, we can't map right now because it's too dark. But I want to say we're going to be on the eastern, I want to say we're going to be on the eastern side of the map. The mine is on the other side of the map. I guess the western side, but
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
this is a good way to get around. Like using the steam tunnels, using the ravine to navigate, using just the roads. The roads all. I mean, there's lots of different ways you can go to get around this map. It's if you think it through, you can make a route that's like pretty safe. I feel like there are, like I said, there are some spots where you're gonna really need to have the weather on your side, or be prepared to face some Timberwolves. It's gonna happen. For example, when we leave here, there is a spot called Forager's Remnant, I think. And it's, it doesn't have a whole lot, but it does have a pot, and it has a possible, hacksaw spawn. And, you know, if we didn't have our hacksaw, I would maybe think about going, so you have to go down this way and then to the right, back there. And you're gonna run into a Timberwolf pack. This is gonna happen. Just count on it. But we already have the hacksaw, so we're not gonna go do that. It's not worth the pot. It's not worth the pot going over there. There's also red flare you can get over there. That's guaranteed. The pot's not guaranteed, but the red flare is. So, I mean, it's good, not great. If we didn't have a hacksaw, I think I would push for it. But we don't need to do that, so let's not do it.
Any of this gear.
I'm wondering if, like, I want to spray paint right now, but I don't think it's going to show up for us, so it's kind of pointless. Let's give it a whirl. Let's see if it'll do it. I don't think it's going to show up on our map. I mean, it looks way too dark. This is just the type of weather where it's just like, it's too dark to do anything in this weather. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh well, nothing we can do about that. We're not going to wait here just to spray paint the wall. We're not going to wait until morning just to spray paint a wall, so let's keep going. That is something you have to deal with when you're doing mapping, is just the visibility. If it's foggy, if it's nighttime, obviously if it's blizzarding, you can't really reveal anything on the map.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for the hammer, but that's okay. We'll find a hammer. Probably in Mystery Lake we'll find a hammer. There's some spots in Pleasant Valley that we can look for the hammer, but uh-oh. See, I just ran into something invisible there. Steam tunnels are it's full of this stuff, it looks like. Just crouch and you'll be fine. You'll be just fine. But yeah, we're gonna go through Pleasant Valley. I guess we're gonna take the... I still actually haven't decided if I'm gonna go through Timberwolf Mountain or going through the Keeper's Passes or not. I haven't decided yet. And we're gonna have to decide soon. Man, I just don't like... Keeper's Passes are... They're not that bad, really. But I'm gonna miss a bunch of Pleasant Valley that has some pretty good loot. So you can get charcoal out of these barrels too, so we should be doing that too. We're gonna be needing charcoal on this run, so...
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
There we go. I'm just thinking maybe Keeper's Passes seems like a easier route to get to Mystery Lake, but at the same time, the Timberwolf Mountain and through Pleasant Valley, we're gonna get a lot more loot. We would get some good loot spots that we would have to go through. So, especially like the plane crash is a good spot early game in Pleasant Valley. I'm not talking about the summit. I'm talking about the plane crash in Pleasant Valley. It's got a lot of good clothing because there's suitcases everywhere, so you're gonna get a lot of just opportunities for clothing. And but if we go through Keeper's Passes, we're gonna not go through there. So I think maybe we should go to Timberwolf. Let's go through Timberwolf. There are a lot more. There's bears, and I'm a little confused which way I'm going now. I got lost. I wasn't paying attention where I was going. I have just been staying to the right, but I don't think that's gonna, I don't know if that's gonna pay off or not. I'm not sure. We'll get there eventually. We still have a few torches left, so we're not gonna be stuck in here. Which is the real fear. Okay, I think this is it. Oh, forgot to do this one. Okay. Alright, now I think to the right is our exit. I think. Pretty sure. We'll see. We're just going around in circles. It feels like it. It really feels like it. No, here it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so much just weirdness.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Alright, Astrid. Oh. Don't know what's happening. Glitch into the wall and just get stuck in there. I can see that happening. It seems to be like at these spots. I just automatically crouch, I guess, now and just do it. Just assume you're gonna run into something.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Alright. Hang on. Alright, let's see what the weather's like. If it's calm, we'll just go onto the guardhouse, and if it's not calm, we'll stay here.
I'm not sure I can carry much
Alright,
more.
we can make it. This is a ammo workbench in here. And you need a code that you get from the mine to open that door. It's just like Bleak Inlet, you have to wait for an aurora. There's no wolf inside though. Uh-oh. That's right, there's a moose out here. I don't see him. Oh wait, he's way over there, I think. No, actually I don't see him. Oh god.
Jeez, this is cold.
Okay, he's right in front of us, I get. Oh, there he is, I see him now. Okay, we'll take care of him. We'll just scare him off here.
I'm getting tired.
You gonna run? Man. Really do need to get something to eat. Is he running? There he goes. There he goes. Okay. We do need to loot this yard, but if there's a moose in it, I guess we're gonna have to skip it. We could get it later. We'll just get it later. And look at it. Look at him. I'm glad we ran. Let's just leave him alone. Let's leave that guy alone. Look at our meters. Our meters are all red. Okay, we don't need water. I probably should make some teas, but it's okay. We'll be alright. Okay, let's just get something to eat and go to sleep. If we get food poisoning, it's fine. We got plenty of meds for that, so we can eat this. Yeah, food is not... Our food situation is not great. Not great. If we get over to, when we get to Timberwolf Mountain, we'll have like plenty of food over there. Well, not plenty, but we'll have enough to sustain us for a bit. Yeah, we have too many meds, but it's not really an issue. Okay. Alright. Yeah, not the best. 6 coal. Okay. Alright, we got a smattering of things, this and that. Actually, I'm going to make a, we have 3 bandages. How much cloth do I have? 6 cloth. Let's go ahead and make another bandage. There are 2 bandages. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, we can make a few more teas if we wanted to, but let's just go to sleep. We don't need to heal, so it's okay. We don't have to sleep 10 hours straight. We can just sleep. I don't know. Let's just sleep like 7 hours. See what the morning's gonna be like. Usually the mornings in, it sounded like I had a little aurora. That should have despawned the moose. The aurora should have despawned the moose. Let's see if there's a moose out here, though. No, right there he is. This is typical morning in Blackrock. It's almost always clear in the mornings. I mean, it is really... I think it's not just a coincidence. I've spent enough time in Blackrock. It's really common for the mornings to be clear. It is very cold, but it's probably better to go to travel in the mornings when it's calm and clear like this, because it's all bets are off. Like after like, you know, like 10:30 or 12, something like that, it's all bets are off after that. So I recommend early travel in Blackrock. Let's go ahead and get a fire, and then we're gonna warm up some teas and get the hell out of here. And then we're pretty much just gonna kind of retrace our steps a little bit from where we spawned. We do need more. We do need more torches too. So let's get a longer fire here. I'm gonna make some tea, actually. There we go. Okay. If you have uncooked or found beverages, excuse me. If you have found beverages like these 2 items, you want to go ahead and cook them. You'll get cooking credit for them before you just drink them. So it's just something to think about. What else do we need to do? I mean, that's kind of it. Now, part of me wants to go to the substation and go out the keeper's passes, but we'll just have to come back to Blackrock someday, I guess. Let's go ahead and spray paint here. I think was the moose gonna let us spray paint? There we go. Okay. There we go, look at that. So angry. So angry. Okay. I think we should get going. Let's get out of here. Let's get scat and shadapple doodle, shall we? You've heard that one, right? We've all heard that one. Get some torches, and then we'll throw our teas in our flask, and then we'll be on our way. And just hope the Timberwolves are nice today. Do I have a flare? I do have a blue flare, just in case. Hopefully I won't need it, but you never know. Alright, I'll just throw these in there, and then let's go. Okay, off we go. Like I said, it's going to be really cold. It's going to be cold, but it's better than the alternatives. It's pretty, it's like more, it's windier than I'd want it, than I'd like it to be. There are a bunch of cattails down here on the right. But we'll just have to save them for later. I mean, it's a balancing act. I mean, it's like, do you spend the time getting cattails, or do you just leave, you know? Because it's just going to take us, it's going to delay us. We're going to get more calories, but at the same time, it's going to delay you, and so you have to sort of weigh the two things, and sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you just don't know. I'm opting for clear weather and just moving over getting more food. So it might be a bad decision though. It's hard to see. It's hard to tell in advance how it works out, you know. This is sometimes a Timberwolf spot, but they're not spawned in here right now, so. Okay, another little trick of the trade, I'd say, is when you drink your teas, when you're using teas to warm up, find a spot that's not windy, or get into a vehicle and then drink. Because the time that you're taking, getting your tea out and drinking it, you're losing your temperature at the same time, so you want to reduce. Why did I have no idea why my torch went out. That was weird. Okay, torch went out somehow, but let's just go. Don't know why that happened. Must have went out right as I was getting into the vehicle or something. Okay, so when we spawned, we came up that route and we went over this bridge. And something I didn't mention is when you spawn in down there and you're headed down the ravine, go downstream, not upstream, go downstream. And if you see that bridge that we just crossed, keep an eye out for that. You've gone too far. You need to find that way up. Okay, here's like a nice deer carcass. But we probably just need to move. I opt for moving. Like just keep moving, and choose the moments where you're gonna stop and eat or something, or make a fire wisely. And I don't know, it's a hard thing to sort of know. I guess it's more of a gut thing, you know. But right now I feel like the mission is to leave the zone, so like we don't want to just sort of delay ourselves by getting a deer carcass, you know. Now you might recall we came through here last time as well, and there's a trailer at the top of this hill. And we'll pop into this trailer, warm back up. And then we'll be right next to the we'll be really close to the exit at that point. So we'll go ahead and get this torch out, because there might be a wolf up here. But that's nice that the wind calmed down for us. We do have a lot of fuel, though. I don't need to really go crazy with these sticks. Sometimes you can't help it, though. Alright, now the Timberwolf Mountain is like straight that way. So I don't want to lose my orient. Hopefully it won't get too foggy that we can't see where we're going. because sometimes it's hard to find. Sorry, I'm really congested right now. I am so sorry. Let's warm up just a little bit. Okay. I'm actually going to drink a tea. Oh, shit. I just wasted a match. My bad. I got little click happy there. Okay. It looked like it was turning into fog, so I'm not sure what it's going to be like. Okay. It's kind of foggy, but not that bad. Alright, let's spray paint this building. Okay. Foreman's clear cut. Okay. Alright, off we go.
Man, I could eat anything.
It's pretty much just straight past this sign. You'll see the sign right here. It's almost like you go right out the door and you just go straight. Straight out the trailer door. And then there's a rose hip climb straight ahead up there. And that's what you're aiming for, right there. Actually, I'm going to do something. Hope this doesn't get me killed, but I just want to show y'all something. If you're like still trying to learn maps, this is always like, if you know like, okay, I need to get on the road, and then you might leave this. So this won't show up on your map, on your charcoal map, but you'll see it on the ground. So if there's like a blizzard or something like that, you know, like, okay, you look for this arrow. You know, you get on this road, and then boom, you see the arrow. Oh, that's the way to Timberwolf Mountain, right there. Now the trick is to later on know what that arrow means. Because if we come back here on like day 80, like, why is there an arrow there? I think I'll know why, but I'm just saying. It should be kind of an obvious reason why you're using an arrow, I guess. All right. Okay, we're pretty overloaded with stuff. I'm not gonna pick up any more sticks. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to turn this mic off for a sec. I'm just really congested. Sorry.
Oh, so cold.
All right, we got plenty of rose hips to prep for teas, so that's good. What's wrong with that? Let's see. You want to get old man's beard, folks. You got to get that. Don't get the antiseptic. Do not carry that around. We haven't got any yet, so I always say get 6 of these. You want to get 6. Don't make them in advance, because they weigh, for some strange reason, they weigh less if you don't prep them in advance. And you'll have plenty of time to make the dressing before you get an infection, so it doesn't really have to be pre-made. Infection takes a while to kick in, so you have plenty of time to make a dressing. And then just don't even bother picking up the antiseptic. Don't even do it. Unless you find some like day one and you haven't got any old man's beard yet. Then okay, sure, go ahead. All right, let's look at this. Okay. Okay, this is like my top. Well, two of the things that I feel like are like the biggest like teasers that actually suck are these trail boots. People see these trail boots and think, "Oh, sweet trail boots. They're great." They suck. They're not that good. The other thing is the hoodie. The hoodie, people get excited about getting a hoodie. Hoodies suck. Alright, that's just a little short lesson for everybody today. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Alright, let's, how many matches do we have? I don't know how many matches. Okay, we've only found one set of matches, so okay, be careful. We are going to get some more at Timberwolf Mountaineer's Hut. So, we got more coming our way. We also have a bunch of cattails coming our way too. So we can down a few of these. Mountaineer's Hut is one of my favorite places in the entire game. And I think it is a fan favorite, let's say. It's a fan favorite. So, it's gonna be cool to get over there. It's more of a, I like it more later in the late game than I do early game, but it's still a great spot. Now you want to take your shoes off here. Keep your clothing dry. Always a good idea.
Sure getting cold.
Sure getting cold, huh? I thought we're warming up. Look at that. We went like hypothermic just instantly. As soon as our feet hit the water, it's like, oh, Master didn't like that. Okay, I think, oh, there's one more spot for water, and then we'll put our shoes on, because I have forgotten. I have forgotten a few times. It has happened. Actually, I don't know what's this way. Coal is life out here, folks. Alright, let's go through here. So we'll make sure we cover all the areas of the cave. Oh, I like this mist. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. I like that. Alright. Okay, here we go. See, we wouldn't miss these peaches. Oh my gosh. I said that weird. Peaches. I said peaches. Got really excited about those peaches. Speaking of a fan favorite. Shabby favorite, maybe. Okay, look at this room. This is a cool room. Very nice. Like, this guy was ill prepared, you know, this bro guy with his hat turned around backwards. Not prepared. Not prepared. Okay, I think that's it. There's some more coal here, but I guess we'll grab it. Might as well. This is a cool climb. I like this. I like the way it looks. Okay, and we're about at the end of this tunnel here, so let's see what the weather's like out here in Timberwolf Mountain, and then we can decide whether we proceed or not. It's another good, really, I mean, the key thing, once you get the bedroll, the reason why the bedroll is so important is these kind of situations where you like, okay, I need to wait. And if you don't have a bedroll, you're just getting tired sometimes. And while you're waiting, it's making you more vulnerable. Your risk is increasing as you're waiting. And so the bedroll eliminates that risk. Well, it doesn't eliminate. It reduces that risk. And that's kind of what this whole game is about. It's about, I think it's actually that, I think it's that way, but let's look over here real quick. This game really is all about like risk and managing risk. I think. Some people are just lucky too, though, so there's that too. Hard to plan for that. No, that's not totally true. I mean, the good players are good because they're good, and that's it. It's not because they're lucky. They play a lot. And they learn their maps. You know your maps. And so, okay, this is a foggy condition here, obviously. That goes without saying, Shabby. So let's probably just kind of just chill here for a bit. Let's just wait this out. I'm actually going to make a fire right here. And we'll just kind of just chill here for a bit. You know, another thing about making fires too is like the more you make them, the better you get at it. And the faster you'll level through your fire skills. So, make more fires, folks. Make more fires. That's Shabby's tip. Okay. Put that away. That's what I was about to say earlier, is like, the reason why we wasted that match too is because I just had my torch out, and I had no reason to have my torch out. So that wasn't helpful. We wasted a match, and I only have 5 matches right, or I think I have 4 matches right now. So there we go. Okay, we can't make any. Let's prep some teas. Prep a couple of teas here. Oh shoot! Don't starve, Shabby. Don't starve. Okay, still foggy. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Did you hear that? Getting low. I'm trying to save these peaches, but I think maybe we should just eat them. Let's go ahead and eat. Let's go ahead and eat one. I usually try to save them. That's just the thing that I do, but I think we need to eat them. They're actually pretty heavy too. Okay, let's do some more tea prepping. Okay. Drink those down, get some calories out of them. I think that's all I have prepped. Okay, we gotta prep another one. Alright, let's see, what's our water? Okay. I'm not gonna bother with another one. You can only just do one at a time. Like you make one, you cook one and you prep one. You cook one, you prep one. You just keep doing that. Actually, I'm gonna get some teas going out here. Jiggle your teas, folks. Don't forget to jiggle your teas. Okay, it's starting to clear up a little bit. I can go in just a sec. Let's make one more, and then I'm gonna... Oh yeah, look at that. Grab some of these mushrooms. Sometimes there's birch saplings around here too, but I'm not seeing any. You want to grab saplings along the way. Early game, you would definitely want to get one, at least one maple sapling pretty early. Like, make it a priority. That way, whenever you come back from the forge, you can just make your bow right away. And then you can start killing stuff. And we all love that. There's a burdock down there, a couple burdocks. But I can't get those. Now see what I want to do. I might be able to map these in. It's one arrow down, so let's go ahead and just map them in. And then I'll show you guys. You know, this is something we'll be able to benefit from. It's warm enough where we can stand out here and do this. So we got burdocks here on our map now. Hope I didn't burn my tea. I might have. No, we're good. Okay. Alright, now see, we're fully hydrated, which is not good when you're trying to drink teas to stay warm, but it is a very warm, it's a very warm day, so I don't think we're going to have to worry about teas right now. Let's just go. Let's get a move on. Let me see what our weight is. Okay, we're just really tired, that's all. We're not super, you know, overburdened with things. It's just we're really tired. Okay, looks like we got a maple down here. Maybe? Yeah, maple. That's good. Definitely want one of those and some birch early on. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my peaches. Oh. Okay. Let's say, if we get food poisoning, then it's gonna make things a little tricky. Then I'd have to make a decision, like go back, or... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I would have done if I gotten food poisoning. Okay, so you see this creek that's in front of us? That is the same creek that's that you'll see if you look outside the mountaineer's hut. We're gonna fall a little bit. I forgot about this part. It's okay though. We're gonna fall just a little bit, I think. Okay. Oh, okay, not bad. That's the same creek that you look at whenever you're looking out the front door of the mountaineer's hut. So we're kind of just paralleling that right now from the Blackrock cave. Just to orientate yourselves to where I'm at right now. Now there is a moose spawn by that rope climb, so we wanted to stay over here to the right. There's moose and bear. It seems like the moose and bear are all over each other now. They're right on top of each other in many places now. So there's also a bear spawn here too. So let's just avoid that area altogether. And we'll just stay over here to the right. Okay, so now I'm going to go down the creek. Now there is, again, there's a bear around here somewhere, so like just kind of keep your wits about you. Man, we're really tired. I'm gonna run just to get a little bit further down here. Because as long as the weather stays like this, we're good. But if it changes and we're really tired like this, it's like, it's not great. Do we have all? Yeah, we don't have any warm teas. Okay. Lately, I've been seeing the bear pathing up that way. I was kind of hoping for some cattails, but I haven't seen any yet.
So tired, I could lay down right here.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we're past the bear danger. So that's good.
I need anything right about now.
Alright, we're just gonna cruise along here. I'm tempted to do a map right here, but I don't want to risk anything. We're too vulnerable right now, so it's like let's not push it. Let's not push it. We'll do a map if we have a chance. We'll map at the Mountaineer's hut, and then we can wrap it up for the day. These early like the first like 5 or 6 days are really like, you do get bad weather, but a lot of times you just get days like this that are just, especially like the late afternoon, it's just so warm. It's really nice. So take advantage of that. Okay, now I'm starting to see flakes. See, I start talking about the weather and the flakes start coming down. So the weather is changing now. It's like, is there gonna be some wind involved? I don't know yet. If it's just snow, that's fine. That's not an issue. Okay, I got some wolves coming up. Alright, just want to get, if we can get past the wolves, that's really crucial. So I'm just gonna I'm not gonna pick these cattails, I'm gonna just move. Because we really wanted to get past the wolves before the wind, if the wind kicks in. We want to get past these wolves. And if it really gets bad, we have a few flares that we can use, but I kind of want to hang on to those. So before we leave Timberwolf Mount, I'll loot. We'll go around we'll make a lap around this lake and loot it up of all the cattails. And that'll sustain us for a while. I mean, we'll be able to get like where we need to get to with whatever cattails we get from here. All right, let's just stay here and just get this next wolf. It's a conga line of wolves. Cattails are kind of like your interloper's best friend. Really, you just want to get as many cattails as you can. See what I mean about getting past the wolves? See, if we'd like delayed and picked a bunch of cattails, we might not have been able to get in front of those wolves. But again, we had some flares, so we could have used those if it really got bad. Now there's a hammer spawn right down there in that boat, so we want to check that before we leave. So I'm not gonna do it right now. More about that later. Let's just get up in here into safety to one of our favorite places. One of our favorite places in the game. Okay. Do a little looting. So, yeah, so the plan next time, we're gonna loot the lake and then head on to Pleasant Valley and then on to, I mean, Pleasant Valley is going to be a bit, so, but we are eventually trying to head to Mystery Lake. That's the ultimate goal. Mystery Lake, and then we'll set up for foraging and do that. I mean, we'll check this out. It says new, so that's good, I guess. Okay. Alright, folks, we're gonna, I'm gonna sleep for an hour to save it. You can just do the safe house customization thing to save it, but we're gonna sleep for an hour, old school style. Old school. Got in here just in time for the blizzard. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Just gonna save it here. Oh. Okay, I was about to say, are we warm enough? We are getting cold in here right now, but this bed is just 1 degree warm enough so we don't freeze. So let's just go ahead and save it. We'll deal with the temperature later. It might be an issue later, but we'll be okay. It's one of the reasons why early game, I'm just looking at the temp here, so it's going to be 5 degrees. We're going to have to probably light a fire when we start the next session. Again, this is one of the reasons why the early game here isn't the best, is because it is cold in here. So you have to deal with that. Okay, folks, everyone take it shabby, and we'll do some more mapping on the next one. Okay, we'll see you.